Oh yeah, that's what they saying. Oh man, yo, what up? Is that what they saying? Man, oh man. Is that what kind of morning? Hey man, matter of fact, look, I'm gonna give you I'm gonna give it a couple minutes to get this together. I need some people to come in here and pop in here before we start talking about this good old boxing, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link in here in my Facebook and all that good shit and Boxing Society and everybody else. Yeah, yeah. It's important that it's important we get in here and get this together, man, because it's some straightening that need to be had today. Yeah, it's some straightening that need to be had today. Oh, that thumbnail's crazy. It's some straightening that need to be had today. Yes, it is. Yeah, and we're gonna go ahead and give it to everybody. It's some straightening that need to be had. So we're gonna how many people we got in here? We're gonna go ahead and get it up real quick. Make sure that we got everything how it's supposed to be. Mm-hmm. All right. All right. All right. As y'all come in, make sure y'all hit the bell icon. Make sure y'all hit the chat. Get the likes up. We're gonna share it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cause it's about to be man, hey, it's a lot of opinions going on around here. And I just think it's time that people it's time to tap on in here. You know what I'm saying? I just think it's time that we do what's right. You feel me? That's what I think it is. Fuck out of here. Yeah. I'm looking crazy on the thumbnail. Let's go ahead and fix the thumbnail. Is it possible to do that right now? Is it too late? Yeah, let's get this on right. Alright, alright. Without further motherfucking ado. Yeah. All that the long way. 2 seconds, y'all. Without further ado. Alright. All right, yeah. I'm usually a little more prepared when I go live. But considering I was down here cleaning up and I really, 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 really I really, 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 really got tired of people talking so much shit, yo. Oh man. Oh man, look. First thing first is peace and blessings to everybody. I thank you for coming in here. Thank you for taking some seconds or some time out your morning. I appreciate you. You could be at work, you be with your family, or whatever you're doing. I appreciate you coming in here. I think it's a good thing that you came in here to fuck with me. But I'm dropping that link, man, because it's a lot of people talking all of this, you know, Buzz gonna knock Arrow. God, Bud gonna knock EJ out, right? Then you got the Tank needs to fight anyway. You got all this unnecessary cannon fodder, should we say? We're gonna put that to bed, all right? Anyway, came up and could his body take? He's 30 already. Okay, all right. Let's just say that he's great at doing what he's doing. If he wants to step up again to 130, 135, I think those guys might be a little bit too big. I'm sorry, but from what I seen the other morning against Cool Boy, which I still got to commend Cool Boy for going on the other side of the fucking planet to defend his titles. I hope he got paid a handsomely amount of money because there's no way the unified champ is going all the way over there. And he took a beating. But even though big, huge ups to Cool Boy, big nuts. It takes cojones to do what he did and go out on your shield. And he probably knew way before round 8 that he wasn't gonna win this fight. That my man was a little bit too much for him. He wasn't expecting that. And I really didn't like the excuse that he used in the post presser. Uh, I thought he could have come up with something a little better than that. I'm pretty sure he could have come up with something a little better than that. But nevertheless, it is what it is. Um, so since that happened, all of a sudden you get what we call speculation. You get, well, what happens if he fights this guy? What happens if he fights this guy? Uh, Inoue will go to sleep if he fights Tank. I'm sorry. I like Inoue. And would it be a fight for a few rounds? Yes, it would. And I think that Inoue is masterfully aggressive. But the one thing that I did not see from Inoue is that somebody that's going to attack him and apply pressure can hit him because his defense isn't that good. But his offense is just so explosive. His offense is his defense. I've seen Inoue touched up. He just had Cool Boy's number. His offense is definitely his defense. If you look at any of them while he's on the attack, his when he's punching, he's wide the fuck open. He's wide open. He Cool Boy just didn't want to stand in front of that. He was so busy trying to show off his defense so much as far as him holding the phone, and he was trying to get his Floyd Mayweather on so much in his defense that eventually, even Floyd says this in several interviews. Eventually, you're gonna have to fight. You can't box everybody, and you're gonna have to fight anyway. Okay, he ain't, because he's relentless, and that's the same thing that's gonna happen this weekend. But I'll get to that in a little bit. Hold on 1 second. Check this. All right. Apologize. Give me 1 second, y'all. Yeah. Get my likes up. Like this video. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you hit the bell icon. Make sure that you like the video and hit the bell icon. Nah. I can drop the link if anybody wants to come in here, but other than that, we gonna keep it going. as you know, I've been talking about this for a long time. If you know me, and I'm really tired of saying this. But woo, let me wipe my brow for a second. Woo, 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 woo. Hey, make sure you keep a towel this weekend because it's going fuck down. I'm so excited, y'all. Like, I I feel like a kid in a candy store. I feel like a sissy in in watching goddamn Magic Mike. I don't know. I'm just happy that this fight is finally here. And that was no slice to anybody. You know what I'm saying? Sorry. I know the time we in, and I don't want to hurt or rub anybody the wrong way. You understand me? So yeah. But anyway, so all of a sudden, you know, since this Inouye fight, which was great against Cool Boy, congrats to him, congrats to both of them. Cool Boy in your loss, Inouye in your win, gang gang. I'm gonna move on. All of a sudden, everybody seems to think that Terrence Bud Crawford is gonna do the same thing to Errol Spence. Now, I'm always gonna say that for sure. Bud is a phenomenal fighter. Bud got some hell of a timing. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's saying that he's gonna KO EJ, and I don't see it happening. You know what I'm saying? If y'all notice what just happened the other night, Inouye jumped on him from the gate. He wasn't waiting. You know what I'm saying? Bud start too slow. EJ ain't Avanasian. You're not about to walk up on. You're not about to just come in here and take a couple of them and think that you about to catch this man with a right and put him to sleep. No, guy. You think you can hit harder than a car crash, nigga? You think you can? He ain't never lose consciousness in that shit, man. Like for real, bro. I mean, I don't read the reports on this shit. I don't listen to all his interviews. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say that he's not my favorite fighter, but not to have no bias in this shit. But um, he ain't never lose consciousness in this shit, man. Through all of that, he might not remember some things, but he ain't lose consciousness. And I can attest to that. I've been through a motorcycle accident where I don't remember a couple things, but I didn't lose consciousness. I don't remember a couple things, but I can tell you, I was fully aware of what the fuck was happening to me when my body was going one way and my bike was going another way. I can fully tell you that I ain't lose consciousness. But anyway, I have to elaborate on that a little bit. But anyway, he thinks that for some reason people tend to think that he's going to be able to spark my guy out. I don't think so, man. I honestly don't think so. And I personally think that you're going to see a lot more of a southpaw Bud where he originally fights at. You're going to see all of that switching. Once EJ get to beating this boy up, he's gonna go to what he does naturally, and I think that he's gonna fight southpaw majority of this fight. He might go right and switch it up. And don't get me wrong, Bud has some hell of a angles and all of that, and he can punch. He got fast quick muscles. He can punch in between your punches and catch it with a counter. He's a hell of a counter puncher. You know what I'm saying? And I agree with that. I do. I fully agree with that. But he don't have the feet that Inouye has. If you noticed last night or the other morning, Inouye footwork was crazy. Crazy footwork. His hands and his feet were connected. But at 35, 36 years old now, his feet and hands not working like that. He can move. Don't get me wrong. I don't want nobody to say Bud's not athletic. Well, don't put the words in my mouth because Bud is very athletic. He's a wrestler. He can play basketball, football. Bud's very athletic. He's an all-around athlete. He's a superior athlete. So I'm not about to sit here and say that no, hell no. Maybe my competitive drive is as strong as his, but as far as my body being in shape for everything that he can do and all of that, no. And that's why we regular people that just spectate these sports and we watch this shit from our TV and from our cell phones. We need to understand that these guys are not regular. All of them, as far as any basketball player, football player, boxer, UFC, MMA, yeah, they're regular people like you, but they train in these things that we just merely look at and have opinions on. So we need to digress from a lot of the stuff that media. I'm not gonna say I'm media. I'm just a small ass YouTube station. I'm nobody. You know what I'm saying? I have my opinion. It might be more astute than others, but that's just simply that. But people that just watch and spectate these things need to understand that that's exactly what we're doing. We're not playing, and we don't have the skill to step up to any of the weakest guys on any of these playing fields. So let us square that down, put that in a box, and fold it, flap it closed. You feel me? Let's get that out the way. So when I say that Bud's older and this and that and this and that, I'm just saying, you know, his feet and hands not as connected. He's more reliant on that power shot. I kind of think he waited a little bit too late to fight EJ. Even though they're saying that they was ready, they wasn't ready. They wanted to take this time, and they wanted to BS around and finagle around because they wanted an extra year for Bud to get at the weight. They didn't want to fight EJ coming right up from 140 to 147 in the second and third fight, because we all know that Jeff Horn fiasco was exactly what I just called it, a fiasco. He ain't beat Pacquiao and Brisbane. Brisbane and Top Rank and all of them, they robbed the shit out of Pac-Man because he was leaving with his belt. He wasn't about to have that. So that's what happened to that. They fed him to Bud. Bud got a belt at 140. He wasn't about to fight EJ coming up. Bullshitted around for 8 months, then bullshitted around for another 8 months. Took the Avenation fight, fought a guy, and now you seeing the Bud is talking shit. He's a little stockier. He's a little healthier. He feels like he's more acclimated to the weight at 147. So now here we go. As you wait for time to go, old man time don't wait on nobody. So while you sacrifice a little bit of your youth athleticism to get acclimated to the weight, so I don't really see, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, 32, 33 years old is a lot difference between 35 and 36 years old. Trust me. So I mean, you gotta play with what you want. You want a little bit of youth and athleticism over a little bit of being a little stockier, a little healthier, have a little more old man strength to somebody that's always been here at this weight, it's a little bigger than you. Hey man, like I said, I got my man EJ beating this guy up. It's gonna be a beat up, a beat down. If Bud don't start early, if you don't catch him with something early by round 4 or 5 that says, "Hey man, I got something for you over here. I got something real for you in these hands to keep you up off of me, EJ." If you don't give him something that he can feel, like En Vogue, it's gonna be a long night, and it's gonna be a good night for me because it's the day after my birthday. But if he don't give him something he can feel, and I mean, man, it's gonna be a crazy night. So, with that being said, since ain't nobody popping here, or nobody wanted to pop in, and I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? We don't keep it all the way G and all the way up. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. When you watch this video later on, tap back in. I'm going live from the watch party, and I don't, I just come in here and just tap my phone and set it up, and I just come in here and talk shit to y'all about my favorite sport, which is boxing, and everything coming up in it. Follow Low D's on all digital platforms. Go to Low D's on Apple Music, Spotify, Shazam me, Pandora me, all of that. And play my album from scratch. I got another project coming out, and maybe in like a week. It's completed, but now I'm just on the last little. We're on the last little pieces of the mixing process and getting it all together, making sure it sound how I want it to sound when it come out. So it's right for you. And you already know I'm on there doing my thing, talking big shit, big nuts, big shoulders, big blunts, big holders. You know how we do. Pulling up, never slowing up. And you know that's what it is. Follow We Can Fight. Follow Low D's on all these little platforms. Give me that follow on YouTube. Hit that button that looks like this and the bell icon. Hit that so you get notified on all the latest videos. We're not monetized yet, but we're trying to get there. I think at the time of this video, I have 250 subs, which is cool because I don't really do this every day, but I do it enough to say I should do it. So that means that if you watch this video to this far, that means you're an awesome human being. You're an incredible person, and you know exactly what it's like to start something from the bottom and make it grow and flourish it and water it and believe in yourself. Hit that for me. You're the shit. I appreciate you. Low D's. We Can Fight. July 29th. A couple days. I can't wait. My birthday the 28th. I don't want no money. I just want you to like this video, like my channel, like my music. Go to Apple Music. Play my shit. Videos coming soon. You know what it is. Boxing is life.